Hello and welcome. We're playing Stanley Parable today. I'm hoping the stream goes okay. Because I don't know how well my laptop's gonna run a game. I think it's fine. It was, struggling a little bit before I started, but then I realized, but I've closed out everything that wasn't necessary, and so now it's running fine. So, I'm gonna switch over to this. Oh no. Please show up. You should be able to hear the sound. Oh, let me pause my music. Okay. Okay. There. See. I've not begun a game yet. And so we'll see how well this goes based on how long this takes to load, you know? And I'm thinking there's gonna be actual background noises. Well, I know there's narration. Because I may just go like this while the loading screens are up. Oh, I should mention, I've become professional. No, I haven't. I got a Stream Deck, and so now I'm able to, well, partially, when I'm playing a game on my laptop and not my Switch, I can use my Stream Deck. But, meaning I can pause and play and do all that fun stuff with the music and that stuff. Yes. Oh no. I'm hoping this isn't gonna be like a theme of it. And I'm hoping this is just because I started a new game. Should I start a game before I went live? Am I going to have to switch the game? I hope not. Can you even hear the music? I realize I played music and I don't think music is here. Nope. I realize I don't think you can hear the music. There, now there's music. Forgot I didn't put the music on this page. Oh, I really need to reorganize the sources on this one. Because this is a mess. Let's see, while we are loading, I'll just talk through me doing all of that. Let's see, I need to, because I want to make a folder or something, a group. That's what it is. Can I do that? Oh no, it makes a thing. No, I don't want that. I want a group called let's just call it yeah, we'll just go sound, because maybe I should just put my sound in it. Things that aren't visible. And so music is not visible. The game sound is not visible. My microphone is not visible. Yep. Okay. Well, oh my god, I'm seeing the loading. Can you see the loading thing? Let me move my chat some. No, I'm completely blocking it. There's a little loading sign underneath it that says if you says stuff and sorry, I heard a door opening and I thought it was mine. It was not mine. Okay. Once the game gets loaded, if the very next loading screen takes this long, I'm going to switch the game. Because the stream is going to be mainly loading. I'm going to give it a second chance after this and hope that this is just like the game starting. Especially since I've never even begun a game. Maybe I should have begun a game before this. How annoying. Okay. I mean, can you hear my tapping when I do that? I think you can. I need to not do that. Well, stay hydrated. Just had a drink of mine. Drink. Let's see. I'll probably end up switching to a game on my Switch if that happens. So what game should, let's see, what game should we play if this doesn't work out? Yeah, I want it to be something that's just super easy to jump into. Do I say I switch over to Diablo and play more Diablo? I don't have an issue with that. It's the loading still. Let's see. What other things? Because there's Minecraft, Animal Crossing. Maybe the loading's getting towards the end. I have Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. You could see me fail miserably, but I feel like that's something that would get repetitive really quickly, especially playing by yourself. Like some Mario Kart.
This is the story of a man named Stanley. Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day, every month, of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-ripping, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy. And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened, this complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Okay. I may need to change my mouse sensitivity. Let's see, Can't interact with anything here.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Well, the game is paused. Okay. Let's see. You know what I'm going to do? I don't know what it shows. And doing that, I am choppy. And then I want to put on, let's see, changing settings around. Actually, I probably could put it just back. Let's go back here. I changed it to headphones because it was that. Some of these other things I'll end up switching most likely. We have now subtitles. Is video. Field of vision, no. Mouse and keyboard sensitivity. I don't. See, we'll just bring it up a little. We'll resume game. Okay, that seems a little better. See, can I wanna...
No matter how hard Stanley looked,
See.
he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Ah. Turn that one off. You know what? I actually do want my mouse sensitivity up one more. I'm also going to try not to talk through... I guess I now have the, Okay. Let's go with this. Can I...
Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office, but it didn't make a single difference. Nor
At least-
did it advance the story in any way.
At least this first run through, I will avoid talking sometimes. If this is too whiplashy, let me know and I will turn my mouse sensitivity back down. See, now the question is do we follow these are the two doors.
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Now, do we go the way the story wants you to, or the other way? I want to go the other way.
This
So
was
we're gonna-
not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well.
See.
Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
See what admiring of employee lounge we can do.
Yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room. Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in.
Cold drinks. I think you can crouch. What is it? Is this?
Yes, really, really worth it being here in the room. A room so
There.
utterly captivating that even though all your co-workers have mysteriously vanished, here you sit looking at these chairs and some paintings. Really worth it.
And now we...
But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
First open door on his left. So... Or... we go straight. Ooh.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
These are stairs. Oh, that has...
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten
wait.
off on the wrong foot. But in his eagerness to prove that he was in control of the story and no one gets to tell him what to do, Stanley leapt from the platform and plunged to his death. Good job, Stanley. Everyone thinks you're very powerful.
Look how innocent. Sorry, that was... That's how it's going to go. This loading seems to be a lot faster. I guess this is the first loading screen since it, so it would be in between each death. No, I think there are some parts where you load into a new area, I think. But look at that.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Okay, let's get back to where we were at. After I finish looking at all of the computers. I'll be making sure to do all of that. Okay.
When Stanley came to a
We don't need to listen to him.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Back to,
Wow. Yes.
let's admire
this
the...
room. What a beautiful room. What a gorgeous,
Why
gorgeous
is
room.
some of the buttons
Thank
the way they're
goodness
at? I
Stanley
don't know.
had taken
Is this
this
actual the
detour
actual
on his
time?
way
No,
to the
it
meeting room. Life
no,
without
very
having
much not.
experienced this room. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
That means we're going straight.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Yes, okay, now we will...
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for her.
So, I should probably mention, I have seen people play this game before.
Your chance to redeem yourself, to put your work aside,
and so
to let her
we may do
back
some of the
into your life. She's been waiting.
Obvious things. Let's see. Let's close behind me. Is this the room with the... Oh. Oh.
That's her, Stanley. You need to be the one to do this, to reach out to her. If you can truly place your faith in another, then pick up the phone.
Let's see, we'll pick this up and see. Very bright white screen.
Oh, Stanley, is that you? Hold on, sweetie. Sorry to keep you waiting. I'm just pulling the bread out of the oven. All right. Okay, there we go. All right, now, I want you to come in and tell me all about your day.
Gotcha. Oh, come on. Did you actually think you had a loving wife who'd want to commit their life to you? I'm trying to make a point here, Stanley. I'm trying to get you to see something. Come inside. Let me show you what's really going on here. This is a very sad story about the death of a man named Stanley.
Oh. Press 6? Here, I'll do that. Let's see. Oh, nope. 6.
Stanley is quite a boring fellow. He has a job that demands nothing of him, and every button that he pushes is a reminder of the inconsequential nature of his existence.
Yeah, we'll press
Look
8.
at him there, pushing buttons, doing exactly what he's told to do. Now he's pushing a button. Now he's eating lunch. Now he's going home.
Yes.
Now
but
he's
Stanley
coming back to work.
is doing what his job tells him to do, so press buttons, and the narrator is doing his job as well, which is called talking. Why?
But in his mind, in his mind, he can go on fantastic adventures. From behind his desk, Stanley dreamed of wild expeditions into the unknown.
Realize, is that like a cubicle desk?
Of new lands. It was
right here
and each
in
day
his house? I just
returned
realized
to
that that's, I think,
was
what
a
the desk
that
is.
None of it would ever happen to him.
Oh, is it gonna actually do something?
And so he began to fantasize about his own job. First, he imagined that one day while at work,
was it not the cubicle desk originally?
To realize that all of his co-workers, his boss,
because the TV disappeared and replaced with
everyone
this.
in the building had suddenly vanished off the face of the earth. The
Can I interact with this?
Excited him terribly.
So
he went
spend time with the boys.
He imagined that he came to 2 open doors and that he could go through either. At last, choice. It barely even mattered what lay behind each door. The mere thought that his decisions would
Maybe I'll stop whipping around.
Was almost too wonderful to behold.
Okay.
As he wandered through this fantasy world, he began to fill it with many possible paths.
Now I want to go back and see, was this a normal
Down
desk?
one path lay an enormous
Or
round
something
room
normal?
with monitors and
And I
mind
just,
controls.
the kitchen turned
Down
into
another
this.
was a yellow line that weaved in many directions, and down another was a game with a baby, and he called it the Stanley Parable. It was such a wonderful fantasy.
The narrator
and so in
telling
his
us
head,
other
he
parts
relived
of
it again,
the game.
and then again, and again, over and over, wishing beyond hope that it would never end, that he might always
go this way?
feel this
Oh,
freely. Surely there's an answer
yeah.
down some new path.
So I can
Mustn't there
interact
be?
with that, kind
Perhaps
of.
if he played
I
just
can't go-
one more time.
There's nothing here. 4.
And there is no answer. How could there possibly be? In reality, all he's doing is pushing the same buttons he always has. Nothing has changed.
Well, it's not the same
longer he
buttons.
spends
I've
here,
not
the more
repeated
invested
pressing
he
one yet.
gets, the more he forgets which life is the real one.
What? Do those pencils not have erasers?
And I'm
You.
trying to tell him this. That in this world, he can never be anything but an observer.
Why do you have pencils
that
without
as long
erasers?
As he remains here, he's slowly killing himself. But he won't listen
Hate
to me.
Mondays
He won't
or
stop.
Sundays, but I think
Here, watch this. Stanley, the next time the screen asks you to push a button, do not do it.
I have a feeling the game doesn't continue, right? What is that, O or 0? We're gonna go with, nope, that's a 0.
You see? Can
Yep.
he just not hear me? How can I tell him in a way that he'll understand that every second he remains here, he's electing to kill himself? How can I get him to see what I see? How can I
Oh,
make
you
him
cannot
look at
hear my
himself?
frantic clicking of my mouse. Maybe that's a good thing. Is that an O? I mean, 0 again? No, it's this time it's
Suppose
an
I
O.
can't.
That
Not
time
in
it
the
was an
way I
O.
want him
They
to.
looked exactly the same.
I don't make the rules. I simply play to my intended purpose, the same as Stanley. We're not so different, I suppose. I'll try once
I feel like
more
that's
to
not
convey
enough for
this
him to have files
I'm
there.
compelled to. I must.
And I realize, is that
Perhaps-
a file
well,
with
maybe
yours
this time you'll see. Maybe this
blocked fully
time.
by another file
And I
cabinet?
tried again, and Stanley
Please
pushed a
die.
button. And I tried again, and Stanley pushed a button. And I
Oh, Same. Doo-doo-doo. Doo-doo-doo. Maybe. Oh wait, no. It's loading. It stopped for a second. I was like, oh no. Ah. There. Okay. See, look at that. That's a file cabinet completely blocked by this. One, who doesn't shut the drawers of their cabinets? Like, do people really just leave them open like this and it's like, yes, this is good? Like, I can maybe get the weird filing cabinet a little bit, just because maybe he didn't get to choose that. But, you know. But, oh my goodness. Like, full on.
The
Computers,
meeting
here we
room.
go.
Yes, that's where everyone would be. Stanley just needed to get to the meeting room, and from then on, he
new
would
dialogue.
never be alone ever again.
Let's see now. The input here, is it on the same computer or is it a different computer? See, let's turn that off. Oh, it is a different computer. Input received. That I don't actually remember what happens if you get that fully. Now, we're gonna go back to the phone and we're gonna do something else.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open, this was not
We're
the
gonna-
correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted
See
to
now.
stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
I think this is gonna be a
lounge
thing.
was
We come to
sublime,
cold drinks.
A work of art. What was it about this room that
Cold
called
drinks.
so deeply and so
Okay.
personally to Stanley? But eager to
Now we
get
can
back to
exit.
business,
Exit?
Stanley took the first open door on his left. Stanley
Now,
was so bad at following directions, it's
I can
incredible
go through
he wasn't
doors.
5 years ago.
now,
Look, Stanley,
We sit here
I think
and we
perhaps
wait
we've gotten off on the
to
wrong
get back
foot here.
to the phone.
I'm not your enemy, really. I'm not.
So,
I realize that investing your trust in someone
how's it
else
going?
can be
It's going
difficult,
quite
but the fact is that
good.
the
My
story
week's
has
been really
about
nice.
Nothing but
How's your week been?
all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. Please.
Make sure I
Stop
make sure I
trying
don't
to make
accidentally
every
fall
decision
off.
by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me. I'm asking for her. This is it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself.
But yes, let's now
to put your work
head back.
aside. To let her back into your life. She's been waiting.
Now I
That's
want
her,
to come over
Stanley.
here to the plug.
You need to be the... Oh, no, you can't... Did you just unplug the phone? No, that wasn't supposed to be a
Yes.
choice. How did you do that? You actually chose incorrectly? I didn't even know that was possible. Let me double check. No, it's definitely here, clear as day. Stanley picks up the phone. He's taken to his apartment where he finds his wife, and the two pledge themselves to one another. Music comes in, fade to white, roll credits. Not picking up the phone is actually somehow an incorrect course of action. How is that even possible? None of these decisions were supposed to mean anything. I don't understand. How on earth are you making meaningful choices? What did you... Wait a second. Did I just see... No, that's not possible. I can't believe it. How had I not noticed it sooner? You're not Stanley. You're a real person.
I know, disgusting. A real person.
I was so mistaken.
Actually, no, I'm a
This is
VTuber.
why
I don't know
you've
if
been
that
able to
count.
make
If I
correct
count
and
as a real
incorrect
person,
choices.
I'm an anime
And to
girl.
think I've been letting you run around in this game
I
for
should
so
mention that
long.
as a
If you'd
joke,
made any more
VTubers
wrong choices,
are
you
real
might have
people.
negated it entirely. It's as though you completely ignored
And
even
so-
this basic safety protocol for real-world decision-making. Or did you not grasp the severity of the situation? Well, I won't have that kind of risk on my watch. I'm going to stop the game for a moment so we can educate you properly on safe decision-making in the real world. Please observe this helpful instructional video.
Choice.
Choice.
It's the best part of being a real person. But if used incorrectly, can also be the most dangerous. For example, in this scenario, a hypothetical real person named Stephen has a choice. He could spend years helping improve the quality of life for citizens of impoverished third world nations. Or he could systematically set fire to every orphan living in a 30-kilometer radius of his house. Which choice would you make? Remember that unlike here, the real world makes sense, and at no time should you make a choice that does not conform to rational logic. If you
I
find
think
yourself
fish is
speaking
the
with a
correct
person
answer,
who
you know,
does not
though?
make sense, in all likelihood, that person is not real. Allow the person to finish their thought, then provide an excuse why you cannot continue talking.
People who
Turn
don't make
to a
sense aren't
partner
real.
and practice saying,
I don't think I'm real
My
then.
goodness,
Guys, I don't know if I'm real.
4:30. I'm supposed to be having a back, sack, and crack.
Practice. It does kind of look like a creepypasta. Say, practice. Is this like a loading screen? Because there's no thing. Just says. You know? Just nothing. Just sit in here. Oh,
Excellent. Making choices on a regular basis is the best
What was
part
that
to a
supposed to
healthy
be about?
decision process. Most medical professionals recommend making at least 8 choices per day. Do you make more than 8? Less? And finally, if you begin to wonder if your choices are actually meaningful and whether you'll ever make a significant
They're not,
contribution
no.
to the world, just remember that in the vast infiniteness of
Yes.
space, your thoughts and problems are materially insignificant, and the feeling should subside. At this time, your instructor will guide you in an exercise to test and reinforce the material covered in this video.
Ah, welcome back. You may have noticed that this room has begun to deteriorate as a result of narrative contradiction. But not to worry. Now that you're properly informed on good decision-making, we're going to revisit a choice you made just a few minutes ago and see what the correct thing to do would have been. This
I'm
way,
not going to
please.
be doing the correct thing. This is going to be fun. Okay. Now we go. There any way? Nope, there doesn't look like it. Okay, so I go back. Here. Oh.
Now that we know your choices are meaningful, we can't have you jumping off the platform and dying. Imagine the main character dying senselessly halfway through the story.
Wow, I wonder how that would be. It's not like that's the first ending I got or anything, where I jumped off the side of this. Or anything, you know?
Unfortunately, it seems this place is not well equipped to deal with reality.
Are most places equipped to deal with reality? Is anyone equipped to deal with reality? Okay, we'll head back. Do our...
Almost there. You'll take the door on the left.
Cold
back
drinks.
to the correct ending. The story will have resolution once again, and you'll be home free in the real world.
Yeah, I don't think I can just continue back to the computers. That'd be really fun. No, it looks like the door's shut.
Now remember, all you need to do is behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Yes, the door on his left.
No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry back in the other direction. Perhaps we're not too late.
Okay. Fine. Oh, no, it wants us to go... I don't want to stay on this side. Fine, I'll go through... We'll go through the right side. Don't think I can go back? No. Fine, we will go this way then. Okay. Oh.
It's ruined. I can't believe, after everything we talked about, that my story, you've
Everything
destroyed
is
my
okay.
work. Why? For what? What did you get out of that? What did you think was so special about seeing the game undone? Left here like so much garbage. It's worthless now.
Oh, there's no table.
And what am I supposed to do?
Some of the chairs are on the
If there
ground.
were a way to continue, would it be worth it? To know that my story is now incorrect?
Meeting room.
How can I go back to that? I can't erase that knowledge. I'll have to live with
consulting
it forever.
whiteboard
Reliving
board
its
manager.
impossibility forever. I couldn't live that way. Is it better to shut the game down entirely? To willingly destroy all of my work? I don't know. What's the answer? What do I do? What do I do? What do I... No, I have to. I have to shut the game down. I have to. I have to.
Shutting the game down? Doo-doo.
Oh, I'm here. I'm still here. Here in this pile of rubbish. With you. You. Who thought you were so clever. Now look
There's
where we
somewhere else
are. My entire game is destroyed. It was the only thing in the world that was mine, and you've run it into the ground. What, did you think that would be funny?
Yes, I did.
You just had to see? Didn't I impress upon you how important it was to be like Stanley? He actually knows how to do what I tell him to. He understands that if I say to do something,
Listening's
there's
not
a damn good
fun.
reason for it. That thought hadn't
think
even
I can go
occurred
through that
to
door.
you, had it? That there's a world outside of you.
Maybe.
You're a child.
Maybe I can't. Maybe there's... No, I can't.
Story. If
I
you'd
just gotta
gone
listen
through
to
the
him
door on
whine.
the left, you would have seen it. There was a whole underground facility. You would have destroyed it and been victorious. It would have been so perfect. I worked so hard on it. I tried so hard.
I tried so hard
Behave
and got
exactly as
so
Stanley
far.
would. That means
But in the
choosing
end,
responsibly
didn't even
and always
matter.
putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be
okay.
up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
The right door.
No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry back. Behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
The door on his right.
No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry. Behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
The right door.
No! Why did you do that?
They're gonna give me
Quickly,
some...
hurry.
At some point,
Behave exactly as
it
Stanley
has
would.
to give me
That means choosing responsibly and always putting
more
the
to
story
it.
first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry. Behave exactly as Stanley
some
would.
point.
That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first.
Right?
I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a
I think
set
there's
of
a point
2
you can get
open
where this
doors,
room
he entered the door on his left.
gets messed up too.
No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry back. Behave exactly as Stanley would.
Can I skip his
that
dialogue
means
at
choosing
all?
responsibly and always putting
No,
the
it doesn't
story
look like I
first.
can.
I'm quite sure you'll be up to the
Crouch.
task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
The left door.
No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry. Behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing
has to at
responsibly
some
and
point.
always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
How many times can I do this before I should just go through the correct
No!
door?
Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry. Behave exactly as Stanley would.
Maybe
That
we'll do it
means
we'll do it a
choosing
few more times.
responsibly and
But
always putting the story first. I'm
And
quite
then I'll
sure
go through
you'll
the
be
other
up to
door.
the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
can I do the door behind me? No, it doesn't. I can't even click on it to get the door noise. Welp. That was a good idea. I wish I could have done the door behind me.
No!
Doesn't
Why
look
did
like
you
I
do
can,
that?
though.
Quickly.
That
hurry
one makes
back.
the door noise.
Behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly.
Why are
and
these lights
always
off?
Putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of
Those
2
doors are
open
off.
doors, he entered the door.
What
on
is
his
this room
left.
supposed to be? You walk from what? Like a like break room all the way through here to just a large open room with 4 chairs and a filing cabinet and a plant.
No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry back.
What?
Behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the
This is-
task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine.
Got to the point where
All
I'm
right.
like, I've done it so
When
many
Stanley
times
came
that I
a
want to
set
keep
of 2
going
open
through it to
doors,
see
he entered the door
if-
on his left.
it will work, if like something will happen. But also, I've done it so many
No!
times
Why did you do that?
that something I feel
Quickly,
like something
hurry.
should have happened already.
Behave
But it
exactly as
hasn't.
Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly
so-
and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll
Yeah,
be up to
who
the
leaves a
task.
mess?
Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right.
I could see Stanley not wanting to
When
follow
Stanley
directions
came to a
after
set
everything
of
I've
two
seen.
open
People don't know how to
doors,
close
he entered the door on
drawers.
his
They leave
left.
papers everywhere. They have a giant room with 4 chairs and a plant.
No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry. Behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task.
Let's see. Well,
Just follow my lead and
this will
you'll
be the
fine.
last time,
All
and then I'll go
right.
through the right door, and we'll actually complete
When
it.
Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
This is the last one,
No!
and then if
Why
this,
did you do that?
we'll go through the other
Quickly,
one.
Hurry back. Behave exactly
Fine.
as
Okay,
Stanley
we'll go
would.
through the correct door
That
now
means
this time.
choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right.
I know it's like
When
such a weird
Stanley
company.
came
It's
to a
like
set of
with
2 open doors,
messy
he entered the
coworkers.
door on his left.
Yeah, we'll go through the actual correct door. Okay.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
They are changing. What's changing the slides? Are they just changing on their own? Everyone is unique, except for at this company, apparently. Alright, we're gonna... Broom closet. I want to go in the broom closet.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
I can't go downstairs. I want to go downstairs. See. Nope. Such a shift. Okay. I can go back here. Doesn't seem like anything's happening, though. And then green. Why red to green?
Stepping inside his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this, until he saw the door with a voice receiver next to it. Surely behind this door lay all the answers to his questions. And beyond all probability, he knew the passcode.
I could probably fit through there.
He had seen it on his boss's computer just last week. Nightshark 115. Was this the code to open the door? Would it still work? There was only one way to find out. Stanley had been trained never to speak up, but now he would draw from within himself the courage to face the unknown. He drew a sharp breath and then spoke the code.
Code. There's no voice in this, so it's... Let's see. Is there anything around here that
Stanley
says it?
spoke the code.
Let's see.
Nightshark
115. Not going to work.
He spoke it into the receiver, right there on the wall.
Can I? Want to get in? No. These papers are too bright. It's probably on
I'm
purpose.
sorry, is there a problem? You didn't mishear me, did you? Please speak the code into the receiver. Otherwise, we can't get on with
This
the
is a short
story.
book.
This is a crucial step.
Realize that is a really large... Like,
Okay,
why is it like
fine.
this?
You're
Why
not
do you
gonna
need
it,
stairs like
but
this?
you know what? It's pretty humiliating to bring you this far, only for you to suddenly decide you
Oh
have
my
better
God.
things to do.
What is
I
that?
asked you for this one single thing, for your respect. The kind of respect Stanley shows for his choices. He knows what it means to take a story seriously. If you didn't want to see what I had to show you, then why did you come here? You had a choice, you know. You could have gone through the door on the right.
I
You could have
tried.
done whatever
I
the hell you
desperately
wanted
tried
over
to
there.
go through the
Why
other
did you come
door.
this way? Speak.
It
Say
didn't-
something to me.
I went through
Explain
it a lot
yourself,
of
you
times.
coward.
A lot. Oop.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered
Oh,
the
no.
door on his left. Stanley? Hello?
I can't go off this way.
Is everything okay? Stanley, please. I need to make a choice.
There's
I need
what
you to walk
Stanley
through the
looks like.
door. Are you listening to me? Can you
See, I
hear
feel
me?
like there's more than for that
Is
ending that I
everything all
got.
right?
I must have just not gone through it
Stanley,
enough.
This is important. The story needs you. It needs you to make a decision. It cannot exist without you. Do you understand me? Whatever choice you make is just
Like-
fine. They're both correct. You cannot be wrong here. We can work together. I'll accept whatever you do. I simply need you to take that step forward, please. Choose. Do something.
Dude,
Anything. This is more important than you can ever know. I need this.
do I have to go back through and go through those doors a whole bunch?
So, you hear me?
Ah,
Are you there? Are you listening to this?
hello.
Okay. It's okay, I can wait. You need time to decide. Time to make sure your choice is correct. That is the best choice.
I want to walk off.
Right? I'll wait for you to decide what's the right thing to do. Take as much time as you need.
Crouch. Hello, Stanley. There. There has to be more, though, than two. I know it's really bad, is I don't remember how to get to some of the endings, but I know a lot of them. And so, there has to be more to that one. I just like... Oh, I can click here, like this. And it's interact, but I go to the computer, and there's nothing. Of course. But it's indeed a phone. Not here, so it's further away. The door achievement. No, I don't think so. No. No, is it over here then? I closed it. Where'd I walk in through? This way? Can you shut these doors? You can shut the doors. See. Can I shut this door now?
When
No, I
Stanley
can't.
came to a set of 2 open doors, this was not the correct
See?
way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
There has to be more to that other end. Let's go.
Standing
in.
now in this incredible
Oh,
room,
that one closed on
Stanley
its
for
own.
the first time understood
No.
true happiness.
Cold
then
drinks.
the feeling went away.
True
and he
happiness.
felt sad again. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Let's see. Let's go through here and see if there's somewhere I can go this direction.
And so
That's
he
going to...
detoured through the maintenance section,
Ah, look at
walked
this.
straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
See where this is going. Loading. Loading. No sound. Nearly to the end of the loading bar. You can't actually see it.
But Stanley didn't want to go back to the office. He wanted to wander about and get even further off track. So now in order to get back, he needed to go, from here, it's, left.
Left. Oh, the door opened. I can't. Guess I gotta go this way.
No, it's to the right. My mistake.
I was just over here.
No, not the right. Why would I have ever said it was to the right? What was I thinking? It's clearly... Oh dear, would you hold on for a minute, please? Now, let's see. We went down right.
Fragile
left,
sticker.
Down, left, right.
Those things.
Okay, yes. I've got it now. This story is absolutely, definitely this way.
Oh. Hello, car. I can't get in. Okay, let's go down.
No. This isn't right at all. You're not supposed to be here yet. This is all a spoiler. Quick, Stanley, close your eyes. Okay.
My eyes are definitely closed.
Oh, am I kidding?
Not
It's
watching
rubbish
any of
now.
this.
The whole story completely unusable. How about, rather than waste my time trying to salvage this nonsense, we'll just restart the game from the beginning. And this time, suppose we don't wander so far off track, Okay, from the top.
Now, if I'm to do that again, will he remember? That is what I wonder. Will he remember if I do this again?
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room.
Oh.
Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Turn that off. Does it mean I can close this door? No, it doesn't seem I can close that door. I can definitely close this door. There's that. Wait, did I... The door is here. Nope. Do I just sit here and go? God, I kind of wish you could hear how much I was clicking my mouse right then. Okay. Close that. That one. That one. Can't get that one.
Wait, what?
There's
No,
a lot of doors.
No, I restarted. I swear, I definitely restarted the game over, completely fresh. Everything should be... Or did something change? Stanley, did you change anything when we were back in that room with all the monitors? Did you move the story somewhere, or... Hold on. Why am I asking you? I'm the one who wrote the story. It was right here just a minute ago. I know for sure that it's here somewhere. Okay,
But
then.
change the story, but
It's
this
an adventure.
row of lights.
Come, Stanley.
Still.
Let's find the story.
Can't go there. Oh, which door do I go through? Oh, I'm gonna go here. We'll go through this door. Like a maze. Oh, these lights are off.
I'll say it. This is the worst adventure I've ever been on. I can promise you there definitely was a story here before. Do we just
See?
Do we need to restart the game again? Well, I find it unlikely that we'll ever progress by starting over and over again, but it's got to be better than this. Okay, let's give it a shot. Why not?
Ah, somewhere new. Okay. Let's try one more time.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
See. Is there an input? But there's that. There's this door. Okay. Oh, and this door. At some point we're gonna go through. And click on all the doors. This is the original.
Okay, yep.
Oh, now there are no doors.
I might be remembering this wrong. It's possible the story is back where we just came from. Why don't we go back the other direction and see if we missed anything?
Ooh, I get to go through again. Nope. Is that a spilled cup of coffee? Oh my goodness. That's a spilled cup of coffee. Spilled papers. Is it gonna take me?
I
Oh.
knew we'd miss something. The story. Here it comes. No, wait. Never mind. Not the story. Okay, let's head back the other way.
Okay, so we need to retrace our steps. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Oh. Ooh.
Now this... Well, I'll be honest. I don't recognize this place at all. Is this the story? I don't think so. I can't quite recall, but I believe my story took place in an office building. Is
Pallet
that correct?
jack. That
Do you
paint.
remember, Stanley? Well, do you know what? Since I've completely forgotten what we were supposed to be doing, how about
Board
this?
up windows.
You win! Congratulations!
Yay! I
I
won!
know you put in a lot of hard work, and it really paid off, so good job. Oh, no. No, I don't feel right about this at all. We both know you didn't put in any actual work for that win. Some people win fair and square, and this was not one of those situations. Okay? I'm getting weirded out by whatever this place is. I don't care what might happen this time.
I think a win's a
I
win.
have to restart.
Are you restarting me? You know, the long loading screens really just like, especially with nothing going on. I'm gonna comment on them, I think, every single time we see one. Just a loading screen that goes on just a little bit too long. Oh. I have a feeling, there's a way we need to be going.
All right, I've got a solution. This time, to make sure we don't get lost, I've employed the help of the
Stanley
Stanley
Parable
Parable Adventure Line. Just follow the line.
So the first thing I'm
How
gonna do is
simple
turn
that?
off this. Click on this. Nice curve. Oh, it takes us somewhere else. Thing is, I'm gonna find the story. I'm gonna follow it because I really want to go in these rooms. So we're gonna listen to him. And I'm playing solitaire. No, that's how you do it. I really want to see where this takes me. We're gonna find the story.
You
Find
see,
the story.
The line knows where the story is. It's over in this direction.
Goes
Onward,
around the
Stanley,
box
to destiny.
and over.
Though, here's a thought. Wouldn't
Idiot.
wherever we end up be our destination, even if there's no story there? Or to
Oh
put
no,
it
he's
another
getting
way,
existential.
Is the story of no destination still a story? Simply by the act of moving forward, are we implying a journey such that a destination is inevitably conjured into being?
Narrator, it's
via
okay,
the
you don't
very
need to
manifestation of the nature
think
of
too
life
hard about
itself?
it.
Okay, Stanley, I need to follow this train of thought for a minute. Just stick with me. Now, we can both agree
I can't
that
go on the
nature
wall.
of existence is in fact a byproduct of one's subjective experience of that existence, right? Okay. Now, if my experience of your existence rests inside of your subjective experience of this office, is
A bunch
this
of
office
mugs.
in fact the skeleton of my own relative experiential mental subjective construct? Whoa, 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 whoa. Hang on. That got a bit weird back there. Well, I'd like to apologize. Not sure where I was going with all that. You know
It's
what?
fine, dude. You're
I
just
think what we need right now is a bit of
overthinking.
music to lighten the mood.
Are we gonna get music? Not the music I was expecting. I think it goes with the line. Oh, look, it's just a whole bunch of music. Alright, this line is really fun. Because sometimes they're really like jagged and sometimes they're really smooth. And some plywood. Oh, it's a zigzag now. The light is swinging. Oh, I gotta go in here. Hello, light. Okay, how long is this music gonna go on for? Annual reviews. Monthly ledgers, corporate imbalances. Can I go through there? Reviews, financial records. No,
Cut the music, go back and look at that fern.
the fern?
Stanley, this fern will be very important later in the story. Make sure you study it closely and remember it carefully. You won't want to miss anything.
It's a very interesting fern, you know? It's, saved to my memory banks, you know? Was there loops?
Wait, what? We're back at the office? No. Line, you do know we're looking for the Stanley Parable, right? The story? Is any of this ringing a bell?
Just keep on going through. We're here to find the story.
Oh, no, not again, Line. How could you have done this to us after we trusted you? After everything we've been through?
I trusted the line, and I think the line brought us to exactly where we need to go.
Restart.
He did not sound amused. His restart was just... He was not amused by that whatsoever. But you know. Okay. Here's the line again.
You know what, Stanley? I say forget the adventure line.
I want to go on the line.
We're intelligent people, right? Why can't we make up
Intelligence
our own
is a strong
story?
word.
Something exciting, daring,
I would say
mysterious.
intelligence is a
Ooh,
strong
this
word.
sounds perfectly doable. Why don't we simply start wandering in, well, I don't know. How about this direction?
The story was the line we found along the way. Yes, it was. Yes, it was.
Now,
I missed the line now.
This is exciting. Just me and Stanley forging a new path, a new story. Well,
Yeah,
it
but the
could be
patch is
anything.
not as
What do you want our
fine.
story to
We're
be?
friends. We're the friends we
Go
made
on.
along the way.
Use your imagination. Whatever it might be, Stanley,
Am I?
I'm ready for it.
I feel like we were going in circles. I feel like we made too many right turns for
no,
the
you
circle.
again. Stanley,
We
I'd
made
also
our-
like to
made it
veto
back
the
to our
line from having
line.
any role in our awesome new story. No lines or monitor rooms. Just don't acknowledge it, and we should be fine.
But he came back to us. The line came back to us. He's leaving again. Have fun, Mr. Line. The Stanley Parable Adventure Line. Have fun. Oh no, what is this?
Ah, a choice.
Circular room.
We get to make a decision. From here, the story is in our control. How important we mustn't squander the opportunity. In fact, I believe I need a minute to think here. Just walk in circles for a minute. Okay.
Oh, it wants
So
me to
I
go
know
this
that
way.
Each door has to lead somewhere, which means that
I'm going to legitimately
somewhere
walk
the
in circles.
place where we're trying to go, there must be a reverse door that leads here. And that in turn means that our destination corresponds with the counter-inverted
I'll stop going in
reverse
circles.
door's origin.
I'll go in the other way.
Starting from the right, let us ask, will taking the right door lead us to where we're going? And
Is
since
the right door
answer
right, or
clearly
is the right
yes,
door
then
wrong?
By all accounts, the door on the right is the correct one.
The right
Another victory for
is the
logic.
left right or the left
Come,
left?
Stanley.
Left right, left
Our
right.
destiny awaits.
We're gonna go to. I didn't get to make a choice. Okay. Confusioning.
Hold up, what's this?
I'm playing the
Confusion
confused.
ending. You're telling me that's what this is? It's all one giant ending? And we're supposed to restart the game what, eight times? That's really how all this goes?
After a long time, Stanley dies.
Determined? So now, according to the schedule, I restart again.
Adventure
Then what?
line, adventure
Am I
line,
just supposed to forget? Well, what
line,
if I don't
line
want to
again.
forget? My mind goes blank simply because it's written here on this thing, wall. Well, who consulted me? Why don't I get to decide? Why don't I get a say in all of this? Is it really?
Find line again? We gotta
No,
find
it
the
can't
line
be.
again?
I don't want it to be. I don't want the game to keep restarting. I don't want to forget what's going on. I don't want to be trapped like this. I won't restart the game. I won't do it.
Oh,
I
either
won't
path would
do
have
it.
taken
I
us in
won't
here.
Do it. And the timer stopped. Does that mean did we do it? Did we break the cycle? The whatever it is that made this schedule? How would we even know? Will someone come for us? Will something happen?
Chair.
Okay. I guess now we just wait. You know, I suppose in some way that this is a kind of story. Wouldn't you agree? I'm not quite sure if we're in the destination or the journey, though they're always saying that life is about the
Narrator
journey
forgets about
and
previous
not the destination.
restarts.
So I hope that's where we are right
Attempts to
now.
play, is
We'll find
prevented,
out, won't
unable
we?
to go anywhere.
Eventually.
Game
Well, in the
restarts on its
meantime-
own. That noise got me just a little bit. Just a little bit, you know? Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. I should have read more so I know what's going on next. All I know is we find Mr. Line again, and so, you know, I think that's pretty good. There's no line right now.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps
This
he
is
had
the,
simply missed a memo.
Dialogue from the beginning. Oh yes, Stanley Parable, very spooky. Jump scare galore.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
I want to go into the door on the
This
left.
was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well.
He
Perhaps he
forgets
wanted
this.
to stop by the employee
He's
lounge
blocked.
first, just to admire it. Stanley
door.
felt lightheaded, butterflies in his stomach, giddy in a way he had never known before.
Cold drinks.
Was it this room? A connection between the two? Could a man love a room? I mean,
Can a man love a room?
truly, deeply, madly love.
Is, narrator, are you in love with the room? That sounded...
Yes, really worth it being here in the room. A room so utterly captivated, but
Yeah, well.
eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
The thing is, we can go this way, or we can go back down again.
And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
Bye. Oh, 100% would love a room. First. Think. We're gonna try one more time. We're gonna see what's different. Let's see. Is this still? Well, I guess there's been multiple restarts. I think it's been all about the same ending for a little while. We'll see.
But Stanley didn't want to go back to the office. He wanted to wander about and get even further off track. So now in order to get back, he needed to go, from here, it's, left. Oh, no, it's to the right, my mistake. No, not
It's too
the
close.
right.
So it's,
Why would I have ever said it was to the right? What was I
are
thinking?
you gonna let me go through here?
It's clearly... Oh dear, would you hold on for a minute, please?
Yo, narrator, you won't know why I do this, but I know it's this one.
Right,
I know it's this one.
Right. Yep. Okay, yes.
I know it's this one. And
I've
how
got
would we
it
go
now.
down?
This story is absolutely, definitely this way.
Hello again, car. I guess this is our down.
No. This isn't right at all. You're not supposed to be here yet. This is all a spoiler. Quick,
Is
Stanley,
this gonna
close
give
your
me the
eyes.
same?
Okay. We just have to get back to,
Am I playing through the same ending again?
It's all rubbish now. The whole story completely unusable. How about, rather than waste my time trying to salvage this nonsense, we'll just restart the game from the beginning. And this time, suppose we don't wander so far off track, Okay, from the top.
Fired. We'll see if I'm playing through the game again. Same ending again. But the lines were different. Lines were different. So let's...
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
There's that.
When Stanley... Wait.
It does
what?
look like we're playing through the same
No,
ending again.
No, I restarted. I swear, I definitely restarted the
Gotta
game
get
over,
going? Well,
completely fresh.
I hope
Everything
you had
should be...
fun and have a rest of
did
your
something
a wonderful rest of your day.
Stanley, did you change anything when we were back in that room with all the monitors? Did you move
You have
the
an
story
amazing weekend
somewhere,
too.
Hold on. Why am I asking you? I'm the one who wrote the story. It was right here.
I'm playing
just
through
a
the same
minute
ending
ago.
again.
I know for sure that it's here somewhere. Okay then. It's an adventure. Come, Stanley. Let's find
Well, let's go through a
the
different door
story.
then. I'm playing through the same ending again. See if there's anything different we can do. Maybe this time I won't follow the line and see what happens. I want to go through here. It's a new area. Takes me straight through. Oh.
I'll
We'll
say
finally
it.
go through the right...
This is the worst adventure I've ever been on. I can promise
seems
you
like it's just
there definitely
timed.
was a story here before. Do we need to restart the game again? Well, I find it unlikely that we'll ever progress by starting over and over again, but it's got to be better than this. Okay, let's give it a shot. Why not?
This time, we're not gonna follow the line. It's so sad. Very sad. But we're not gonna follow the line. Okay, so...
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
We're gonna get there, and there's
Stanley
going to
decided
be.
to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
I didn't do the other computer. My backtracking literally to do this, maybe, but I haven't missed it yet. Yep. Okay. Through the door. There's gonna be no doors here.
Okay, yep, it's worse. I might be remembering this wrong. It's possible the story is back where we just came from. Why don't we go back the other direction and see if we missed anything?
Let's go back.
Aha! I knew we'd missed something. The story. Here it comes. No, wait, never mind. Not the story. Okay, let's head back the other way and retrace our steps.
Now... Here?
Now this... Well, I'll be honest, I don't recognize this place at all. Is this the story? I don't think so. I can't quite recall, but I believe my story took place in an office building. Is that correct?
This could technically be an
remember,
office
Stanley?
building.
Well,
Like,
do you know what?
before it's
Since
fully
I've
done.
completely forgotten what we were supposed to be doing, how about this?
Why would an office
You
building
win!
have a pallet jack?
Congratulations!
I know it's-
I know you put in a
Or
lot
these,
of
like,
hard work,
fences
and
indoors,
it really
but-
paid off. So, good job. Oh no, no, I don't feel right about this at all. We both know you didn't put in any actual work for that win. Some people win fair and square, and this was
I
not
put
one
in
of
a
those
lot of work.
situations.
Same as last time I got this
I'm
ending.
getting weirded out
So
by
much
whatever
work was
this
put
place
into
is.
this.
I don't care what might happen this time. I have to restart.
Restart. Do-do-do. There's
All
the
right,
line.
I've got a
Hello,
solution.
friend.
This time, to make
I won't
sure
be
we don't get
following you
lost,
this time.
I've employed the help of the Stanley
sad.
Parable Adventure Line. Just
We're gonna
follow
go
the line.
the other way.
How simple is that?
Make sure he's done talking. I'm gonna go the other way.
No, no, I'm down. We're leaving it up to the line from now on.
I can't not. I guess I do gotta go back. What other things can I do then? Can't follow. I can't not follow the line.
You see? The line knows where the story is. It's over in this direction.
I know, but I've
Onward,
already done this
Stanley,
ending.
To destiny. Though, here's a thought. Wouldn't wherever we end up be our destination, even if there's no story there? Or to put it another way, is the story of no destination still a story? Simply by the act
this
of
is where he gets
moving
existential.
forward,
He's gonna talk a
are
lot.
we implying a journey
Oh.
such that a destination is inevitably conjured into being via the very manifestation of the nature of
There's a
life
circle.
itself? Okay, Stanley, I need to follow this train of thought for a minute. Just stick with me. Now, we can both agree that the nature of existence is in fact a byproduct of one's subjective experience of that existence, right? Okay. Now, if my experience of your existence rests inside of your subjective experience of this office, is this office in fact the skeleton of my own relative experiential mental subjective construct? Whoa, 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 whoa. Hang on. That got a bit weird back there. Well, I'd like to apologize. Not sure where I was going with all that. You know what? I think what we need right now is a bit of music to lighten the mood.
This is where. Stop here for the fern.
Wait, cut the music. Go back and look at that fern. Stanley, this fern will be very
Fern is really
important
nice.
later in the story. Make sure you study it closely and remember... Wait, what? We're back at the office? No, no, no. Line, you do know we're looking for the Stanley Parable, right? The story? Is any of this ringing a bell?
Let's Trying to see if there's any other places I can
No,
go.
no, not again, Line. How could you have done this to us?
Seems I'm
And after
just
we
playing
trusted you, after
the
everything we've been through, you...
the,
well, I can't take this anymore. To hell with it. Restart.
same ending again. Maybe we'll go back to the phone ending afterwards and see if things are different. We're going to go
You know what, Stanley?
this way.
I
Oh,
say
nope.
forget the
Gonna open
adventure
this
line.
door,
What's
isn't
it
he?
ever done for us? We're intelligent people, right? Why can't we make up
there
our
random
own
ways I
story?
can go here?
Something exciting, daring, mysterious. Oh, this all sounds perfectly doable. Why don't we simply start wandering in, well, I don't know. How about this direction?
There.
Now, yes, this is exciting. Just me and Stanley forging a new path, a new story. Well, it could be anything. What do
See,
you want
this-
our story to be? Go wild. Use your imagination.
Yeah.
Whatever it might be,
This,
Stanley.
that,
I'm ready for
100%
it.
would have been like 12 loops. We would have been walking in
Oh,
full
no, not you
circles.
again. Stanley, I'd also like to veto the line from having any role in our awesome new story. No lines or monitor rooms. Just don't acknowledge it. It should be fine.
Maybe that was the issue last time. I started talking to it.
Ah, a choice.
You know, this is gonna...
We get to make a decision. From here, the story is in our control.
Maybe if I read what it is, maybe
How
it'll tell me what I
important
should
we
do.
mustn't squander the opportunity. In fact, I believe I need a minute to think here. Just walk in circles for a minute. Okay, so I know that each door has to lead somewhere, which means that somewhere at the place where we're trying to go, there must be a reverse door
Just kind of
here. And that in turn
walking
means that our
in
destination
circles. Okay.
corresponds with that
Not gonna do that for the whole thing.
contra-inverted reverse door's origin. So starting from the right, let us ask, will taking the right door lead us to where we're going? And since the answer is clearly yes,
See.
then by all accounts, the door on the right is
Hello.
the correct one. Another victory for logic. Come, Stanley, our destiny.
Oh wait, no, they're still kind of flat.
Oh,
Okay,
what's
let's
this?
see. Find
Confusion ending.
restarts and forgets
telling
previous
me
attempts to
that's
play the
what
story,
this
but
is?
is prevented,
It's all
unable to go
one
anywhere
giant ending.
or do anything.
We're
The game
supposed to
restarts on its
restart the
own.
game
Find
eight
and
times?
attempted make up a story
really how
here.
all
Narrator
this
no
goes?
longer blank spaces.
It's
Find
all
before leave.
dictated.
Okay. I don't think
So now,
we're gonna get
according to
anything
the
here.
schedule, I restart again. Then what? Am I just supposed
After
to forget?
this, you know what?
Well, what if I don't want to
Let's
forget?
play the
My
story,
mind
the
goes blank
legit story, and
simply
see what
because it's
happens
written
after
here on
this.
this thing, wall. Well, who consulted me? Why don't I get to decide? Why don't I get a say in all of this? Is it really?
I want to go through. I want to go
No,
back
it
through.
can't be. I don't want it to be. I don't want the game to keep restarting. I don't want to forget what's
See.
going on. I don't want to be
Just
trapped
sit there
like this.
and-
I won't restart the game. I won't do it. I won't do it. I won't do it. And the timer stopped?
I'll just-
Does that mean...
yeah. So
Did we do it? Did we break the cycle? The, whatever it is that made this schedule? How would we even know? Will someone come for us? Will something happen?
yes, something will happen.
So,
This chair will come to
Okay.
life and be our friend.
I guess now we just wait. You know, I suppose in
Sitting
some
behind a
way
chair.
that this is
No.
a kind of story. Wouldn't you agree? I'm not quite sure if we're
I-
in the destination or the journey. Though they're always saying that life is about the journey and not the destination. So I hope
Life
that's
is a
where
highway.
we are right now. Well, aren't we?
I'm not gonna continue that.
Well, in the meantime,
Again, my brain was like, oh! Even though it's already happened once before, you know? There is noise coming from my microphone. I apologize. I am moving it ever so slightly. And I can see my audio mixer that it is. There was sound. Yes. Okay. Let's play
All his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
the story
Stanley
normally.
decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
So, from what it seems like, that this is a new ending that we're starting. Oh,
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
we will go through the one on the left. Go through and play the normal ending.
Yet there was not a single person here either.
Yes.
Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
You see, I have a feeling that this is going to be the same thing as before. Oh, but
Coming
look.
to a staircase,
I can go
Stanley
downstairs
walked
now.
upstairs to his boss's office.
Ooh, see, we didn't have this option last time. Ooh, spooky. This is where someone gets murdered.
But
Another
Stanley
car?
just couldn't do it. He considered the possibility of facing his boss, admitting he had left his post during work hours. He might be fired for that. And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished. His boss would think he was crazy. And then something occurred to Stanley. Maybe,
Cold
he
drinks.
thought to himself, maybe I am crazy. All of my
Cold
co-workers
drinks.
blinking mysteriously out of existence in a single moment for no reason at all. None of it made any logical sense. And as Stanley pondered this, he began
Life
to make
in reality
other
doesn't
strange
normally make
observations.
sense. Like logical
For
sense, but you know.
example, why couldn't he see his feet when he looked down?
Oh
Why
no,
did
I don't have
doors
feet!
close
No.
automatically behind him wherever he went? And for that matter, these rooms were starting to look pretty familiar. Were they simply repeating? No, Stanley said to himself, this is all too strange. This can't be real. And at last, he came to the conclusion that had been on the tip of his tongue. He just hadn't found the words for it. I'm dreaming! He yelled. This is all a dream. Oh, what a
Cold
relief
drinks.
Stanley felt to have finally found an answer, an explanation. His co-workers weren't actually gone. He wasn't going to lose his job. He wasn't crazy after all. And he thought to himself, I suppose I'll wake up soon. I'll have to go
Cold
back
drinks.
to my boring real-life job pushing buttons. I may as well enjoy this while I'm still lucid. So, he imagined himself flying and began to gently float above the ground. Then he imagined himself soaring through space on a magical starfield, and it too appeared. It was so much fun, and Stanley marveled
drinks.
that he had still not woken up. How was he remaining so lucid? And then perhaps the strangest question of them all entered Stanley's head. One he was amazed he hadn't asked himself sooner. Why is there a voice in my head dictating everything that
drinks.
I'm doing and thinking?
Cold
Now
drinks.
the voice was describing
That's called a
itself being considered
conscience.
by Stanley.
Not everyone
He
has
found
one,
it
but you know.
particularly strange. I'm
And a lot of times
dreaming
it
about a
doesn't
voice
narrate your life, but you know.
describing me, thinking about how it's describing my thoughts, he thought.
Oh no, it's
And while he thought
Inception
it all very
rules.
odd and wondered if this voice spoke to all people in their dreams, the truth was that, of course, this was not a
Cold
dream.
drinks.
How could it be? Was Stanley simply deceiving himself, believing that if he's asleep, he doesn't have to take responsibility for himself? Stanley is as awake right now as he's ever been in his life. Now, hearing the voice speak these words was quite a shock to Stanley. After all, he knew for certain, beyond a doubt, that this was in fact
Cold
a
drinks.
dream. Did the voice not see him float and make the magical stars just a moment ago? How else would the voice explain all that?
I think
This
it's just
voice
gonna be
was a part
circles,
of
so we can
himself
kinda
too.
stand here.
Surely, if he could just... He would prove it. He would prove that he was in control, that this was a dream. So he closed his eyes gently, and he invited himself to wake up.
Watch the cold
He
drinks.
felt the cool weight of the blanket on his skin, the press of the mattress on his back, the fresh air of a world outside this one. Let me wake up, he thought to himself. I'm through with this dream. I wish it to be over. Let me go back to my job. Let me continue pushing the buttons. Please, it's all I want. I want my apartment, and my wife, and my job, All I want
Which we
is
know,
my life exactly
not
the
real.
way it's always been. My life is normal. I am normal. Everything will be fine. I am
That is said by someone
okay.
who is not fine. Cold drinks.
Stanley
Cold
began
drinks.
screaming. Please, someone, wake me up. My name is Stanley. I have a boss. I have an office. I am real. Please, just someone tell me I am real. I must be real. I must be. Can anyone hear my
We'll
voice?
look into our cold drinks.
Who am I? And everything went black. This is the story of a woman named Mariella. Mariella woke up on a day like any other. She arose, got dressed, gathered her belongings, and walked to her place of work. But on this particular day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk.
Stanley was
She
dead.
would soon turn to go call for an ambulance. For just a few brief moments, she considered the strange man. He was obviously crazy. This much she knew. Everyone knows what crazy people look like. And in that moment, she thought to herself how lucky she was to be normal. I am sane. I am in control of my mind. I know what is real and what isn't. It was comforting.
That
to
is
think
another
this,
thing. I
and in a
don't
certain
think
way,
someone.
seeing this man made her feel better. But then she remembered the
I
meeting.
think those
she
are
had
only said to
scheduled
someone
for that
when they're
day.
needing to convince
The
themselves.
very important people whose impressions of her would affect her career, and by extension,
Or like-
the rest of her life. She had no time for this, so it was only a moment that she stood there, staring down at the body.
Been a little
And
longer
then
than a
she
moment.
turned and ran.
She just ran. It's like, who needs to help this man dead on the sidewalk? He's already dead. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. And there we are, we're back.
How long was I sitting there? Stanley wondered to himself. Minutes? Days? Centuries? Did something crucial happen while my senses were turned? He made a note to be more careful with time from now on.
More new voice dialogue. Goes through the door. Now the question
When
is,
Stanley came to a
do I
set
go
of
through
two
this
open
again?
doors, he entered the
or do I
door on
go
his
this
left.
again? I think we're gonna go... We'll go left.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Well, yes, we have to.
The
We have to
lounge
come
was
over here
grand,
to our thing and go,
majestic,
cold drinks.
perhaps too majestic. Like a combination of
Okay.
a much... But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the
And we're gonna
first
go
open
to
door on his
the-
left.
Telephone again?
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
I want to go through... Oh!
Look,
I
Stanley,
want to do
I think
this.
perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here.
Think I should be able to.
Me, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult,
Ooh.
but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. What? Really?
There!
I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you? Why, I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to
There.
show you something beautiful. Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance.
Okay.
Now listen carefully, this is important.
You would take the red or the
walked
blue
through
pill?
The red door.
Thing is I think I'm gonna go through the blue one.
Aha, perhaps you misunderstood. Stanley walked through the red door. I still don't think we're communicating properly. Stanley walked through the red door.
Blue.
All right, fine. Go ahead, Stanley. You want to know so badly what's out there? You want to find out what lies at the end of this road you've chosen?
Let's-
Well, don't let me stop you.
Ooh, it's...
You see? There's nothing here. I haven't even
This is
finished
the baby.
building this section of the map because you were never supposed to be here in the first place. Broken rooms, exposed developer textures. Is this what you had wanted? Was it worth ruining the entire story I had written out specifically for you? Do you not think
Yes.
I put a lot of time into that?
Yes, it was.
Because I did. And in the end, it was all for nothing. Because
And
this
in the
is
end,
what you
it
wanted
didn't
to
even
see.
matter.
Help me here, Stanley. Help elucidate these strange and unknowable desires of yours. What would have made this game better? What did you want to see? Vehicles? Skill trees? Work with me. You've given me absolutely nothing so far. Tell you what. Let me take a stab in the dark at a new design, and you can give me some feedback. There we go. A third option.
Ooh.
This already feels leaps ahead
Oh,
of
see,
where
look.
we were before. Go ahead,
Fairy
Stanley.
lights.
Take it for a spin. Okay, I'm going to stop you there. Now, tell me about your experience with this new version. Would you say that the game benefited from allowing you more choices?
Yes.
Feel free to be honest. I'm looking for some real critical feedback here. Aha! You see, I knew I was onto something. Where do these flashes of inspiration come from? How did I know the game needed a third door? Well, it's instinct mostly, a calling in your gut. I really couldn't say where the idea came from, except that I felt it in my soul. You can't teach that, Stanley. Don't even try. Here, based on the data from your previous playthrough, I've compiled a new version. And to be perfectly candid, I think I've knocked it out of the park
let's
with
see.
this one. Let's take a look.
Oh, this is the leaderboards. What is, I think you're always last or something? Yeah. There. Always last. Let's go through this door once again.
Now, would you say that competitive leaderboard helped you feel motivated to keep walking through doors? Again, honest answers, please.
Let's go.
Hey, I nearly forgot. I've got a prototype of a new game I've been working on, and now would be a lovely opportunity to give it some play testing. You wouldn't mind taking a look at it, would you? Perfect.
let's-
Let me boot it up.
Is this, let's see which game this is.
In this game,
the baby.
the baby crawls left towards danger. You click the button to move him back to the right, and if he reaches the fire, you fail.
Come on, baby.
It's a very meaningful game, all about the desperation and tedium of endlessly confronting the demands of family life. I think the art world will really take notice. But of course,
And I think the art
message of
world
the
will
game
very
only
much
becomes
take notice
clear
of how
once
I'm
you've
about
been
to play
playing
this
it for
game,
about
you know?
4 hours. So why don't you give it 4 hours of play to make sure it's effective? Be sure to keep notes on your experience.
Taking notes. So much is going on right now, and all of that.
You heartless bastard.
I
Do you do it
definitely
because you
am.
hate babies or purely to spite me? Because if it's the latter, well, I don't know what to do. I'm completely out of ideas. I can't think of a single thing that might improve the experience for me. I'm not even going to try. I'm out. I'm done. It's over. Thank you for playing. Your input was extremely valuable. Oh, hey, since my game was so awful, why don't we play someone else's game, just to ease the pain? Let's see. What do we have here? Yes, this seems like it'll work. Let's give it a shot.
See, this is one of two games. But we may be sitting here for a little bit of time because that bar is not moving very fast at all. Let's see. Let me play my music. Just so there's a little bit going on, you know? Just sit here, lean back in my chair some. Let's see. Oh, wait. It's moving faster now. Oh, then it stopped. Still lean back in my chair. Oh, no, it's moving a little bit, maybe, actually. Oh, it is. Look at that. Oh. Yeah.
Well, Stanley, is this any better? At
There.
last, the one thing you've always desired. A game I had absolutely nothing to do with. But is it enough? Tell me that, Stanley. Will it ever be enough? Well, I'll say this. I'm done making things for you.
Oh, I forget that there's
From
no...
now on, I
it's
will
still
only
Stanley's
create to
controls.
fulfill a greater artistic purpose.
So I
Watch
can
this, Stanley.
imagine crouching in
I'm
Minecraft.
going to build a house. This will go here. No, here. And then...
Now it's a chair. Yeah,
let's see.
because the other game is, I think, the DLC, I think, is the one... Oh my god, I can't remember the name of the one game.
It's complete. I
But-
made this, Stanley. Look at it. Gaze upon my work of art and feel ashamed at your own inadequacy. Ah, but you've only seen it from the outside. You've only gotten half the experience. Please, step
Let me come
inside
in.
and make yourself
Let me
comfortable.
come in! Lock me in! I don't actually know if he locks you in.
Isn't it grand?
Yes.
Isn't it perfect? It could only be better if...
Wow, he goes
Wait,
down so
that's
far.
it. We must rebuild it out of diamond. Diamond everything. Yes, yes, yes.
Look how
Come
far
along,
down
Stanley.
he
We have to
crouches.
go mining.
Oh, it's opened here so I can...
Oh my, it looks like it's going to get a bit dark. Have you brought a light?
Oh, this is definitely dark for you guys.
Oh, no, 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 no. This is far more open-ended than I had in mind. I'm looking
It
for
stays
something
dark
more
for too long.
narrow and
I'll
linear.
see if I can turn up brightness
Something
at
that
all.
makes you feel
So
utterly
it
irrelevant.
looks better on stream.
This won't do at all. 1 out of 5. Even the diamonds couldn't save this one. Okay, new game.
Oh, but there were zombie sounds. Continuing on the Stanley Parable is spooky with the zombie sounds. At least it wasn't creeper sounds. That right there is where you get it. But you know. Put my music back in. So we can... Yep. Really need like talking points or something, you know? Like... Who knows though? It's too late in the stream, really, for me to move my person, just so you can see the loading stuff. But, you know, okay. Let me count though. Oh. What's going on here?
Yes!
Oh,
I
is
don't
this
even
a
know
new-
what this game is, but I love it. You, trapped in a glass box with no way out,
Oh.
listening to me talk. Oh, it's inspired. I couldn't have done it any better myself. Oh,
This
what
is
is this
supposed to
game
be
even supposed to be?
Portal?
I can't figure it out. Okay, now I'm curious. Let's go
Yeah.
find out what the hell this is.
Oh. Think so. Okay. I'm pretty... Just playing some Portal now. I want to go through the door. There.
Ooh, it's a puzzle. Critical thinking, Stanley. Your forte.
Oh, there's... that.
Genius.
Through... Oh my god, the door.
No, actually, you know what? I think that's plenty. I
Well,
really
I don't get to
care
continue
much
playing.
to see you stumble through any more of these games, and I highly doubt.
Oh my... I didn't realize I could fall through. That's fun. I don't think the narrator's here, I think, right? Is this the thing where the narrator's not here? Okay. Can I fall again? It's all black. Oh? It's a hallway. I don't know what's going on. Oh, wait. Let's see. Oh, there's... Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, I can go this way. I think that's the same way all to bring me back here. Oh, light. Light. Computers. Hmm. See. Hmm? No. Oh.
I wonder what he found. If what he wanted was to be the leading man in his own story, well, perhaps he's gotten it. Down in wherever he is right now. I wonder if he's happy with his choice, and if he's learned the heavy cost that comes with it. He'll understand soon what I was trying to tell him. He needs me. Someone who will wrap everything up at the end, to make sense out of the chaos and the fear and the confusion. That's who I am. That is what I mean to this world. Oh, yes. Yes, I'll be back. There's no other way. Once this ends, after it all comes to a close, then I'll be back. The end will be here soon.
The end
Very
is never the
soon.
end. It's never the
I can
end.
wait.
It's never the end. It's never the end. It's never the end. It's never the end. The end is never the end. Is never the end. Is never the end. And let me just... For these big jumps, I am assuming it's going to take a little bit, and so get some nice music. And I need to be looking at my camera and not my OBS screen. But you know what I'm realizing? When I look at my OBS... Am I sideways when I play this game? Why am I? I didn't set my thing while I'm looking in the one direction. That's fine. I fixed it in at a different time. Let me turn the music off because I think the loading's almost done. You know, of course it like now sits here and it's not really. There we are. Bad thing is I can't fully tell where how my model is facing, because I slightly have my chat over it on my OBS screen, so I only see like half a face, less than half a face.
Already
Yeah,
this was
is
uncomfortable,
new.
and Stanley decided that as soon as he found a new space he felt safe in, that he would never leave it again in his life.
Hmm. Who's this? We're gonna do, we're
When
gonna...
Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well.
See.
Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Depending, this
And here
may
it
be the
was,
last
the
run.
lounge.
Let's see. Cold drinks.
What a room, Stanley thought to himself. What a room. But eager to get back to business,
Okay.
Stanley took the first open door on his left.
We're gonna go this way. We'll go through the red door.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Go through the red door.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult,
Same.
but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten. What? Really? I was in the
Yes.
middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you?
It's like,
Why,
we're gonna listen
I don't
to
know how
you.
to
It's
convince
okay.
You of this, but I
It's
really do want to
okay.
help you, to show you something beautiful.
We're gonna...
Let me prove it.
We'll go through
Let
the
me
red
prove
door.
that I'm on your side. Give me a chance. Now listen
we'll go through the
carefully,
red
this is
door and see.
important. Stanley walked through the red door. Oh,
Yeah,
thank
walk through the
God
red-
you are willing to listen to me. Do you see that I really have wanted you to be happy all this time? The problem is all these choices. The two of us always trying to get somewhere that isn't
See,
here.
they should be going in
Running
circles,
and
but I'm
running and
not.
running just the way you're doing right now. Don't you see that it's killing us, Stanley? I want it to stop.
Maybe we
I
are
would-
now looping.
We would both be so much happier if we just
Yeah.
stopped. And I think I have a solution.
It is looping.
Here, let me show you.
Oh. Okay, let's go through. Let's see. Let's see.
What do we want? What are we looking for? Hmm?
Oh, that's... Okay. I can go forwards. What is this?
Here. Yes. Oh, it's beautiful.
Oh, I don't have a door to go backwards.
If we just stay right
Wow.
here, right in this moment with this place, Stanley, I think I feel
What
happy.
the...
I actually feel happy.
That's...
No, wait. Where are you going?
Oh, look at those underneath. Isn't that pretty? It is quite pretty. Okay, we'll continue going this way. This way.
Oh no! Stay away from those stairs. If you hurt yourself, if you die, the game will reset. We'll lose all of this.
I like how his voice glitches. Maybe I should keep my hand on the mouse when walking around.
Please, no, Stanley, let me stay here. Don't take this from me.
I'm not gonna take anything from you. Oh. Well, so I think we know how we're ending the game.
Please, Stanley, think about what you're doing.
Well, let's see. Thinking. Not many thoughts are going on, you know? I wonder if he'll talk again. The other one was fairly quick. Okay. Well, I guess this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna go. Ready?
No! Oh,
Oh.
thank God. You lived. You had me worried there for a moment. Now, can we please get back to the other room?
You know that it should be the end of my stream, but I kind of want to walk back to the other room and see if there's anything new.
There. See? This is what you want. This is where we can both be happy. We really can. If we stop moving, we just have to stop moving.
Not moving? Am I just stop moving? Something happened for it? Make sure I'm fully in the center. That it is kind of trippy. I want the bottom of the screen just to show that it's not. You know, I think we're gonna go back in.
Stanley, go back. There's nothing good that can come from this.
See, well, let's go back one more time and see if he gives me more dialogue. Because there's nothing on the bottom anymore. See, oh wait, what's going on here? They're dissipating. Gone, but the music's still there. Oh? What are all this? It's just a bunch of stars. Makes it look like the thing itself is moving. Oh, it's just repeating. Well, it's repeating. No new dialogue. Let's go.
No, what do you do? Do you just not believe me? What can I say to convince you?
Open the store. Take the plywood off. Okay, I'm gonna go now.
Stanley, let's go back to the other room. Can you do that for me? My God.
Try.
Is this really how much you dislike my game? That you'll throw yourself from this platform over and over to be rid of it? You were literally willing to kill yourself to keep me from being happy. Am I reading the situation correctly?
That or my stream needs to end, but you know.
Or maybe you're just getting a kick out of it. I don't know anymore. I just wanted us to get along. But I guess that was too much to ask. It looks like you wanted to make a choice after all. Well, this one is yours.
I think that's what the game's been about. But, yeah.
Is it over?
There.
It's going to restart, isn't it? I'm going back.
Yep. The end is never the end, is never the end. Let's see. Oh, you can hear me tapping. God dang it, I don't know how the tapping actually comes across. All I know is I can see that sound is being picked up. And... oh. I need to stop.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door.
I need to stop.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. It was okay.
It was okay. Cold drinks.
But eager to get back
to
business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
So sad.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago. Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley.
I'm gonna...
Someone you've forgotten about. But in his eagerness to prove that he is in control of the story and
Okay.
no one gets to tell him what to do, Stanley leapt from the platform and plunged to his death. Good job, Stanley. Everyone thinks you are very powerful.
I am. I'm just the greatest. No. Definitely not. Definitely not. And I got way too close to my mic right there. My thing was peeking all the way into the red. Has it been going into the red this entire time? Do I need to take my mic further away from me? I apologize if audio's been real bad or something. Why am I all the way in the red? Is that better? Am I just louder today than I normally am? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. No.
How long was I sitting there? Stanley wondered to himself. Minutes? Days?
I can't go back in there.
Centuries? Did something crucial happen while my senses were
So,
turned? He made a note to be more careful.
I'm gonna click the computer and then we're gonna be done. Okay. There. Oh, music? Please? There. Thank you so much for watching. Wow. Again, brain shut off. We got through a lot of endings. At least I think we did. It seemed like quite a bit. And so, it was fun. Maybe I'll look up and see if there are more endings. And, I'll play more. Maybe I'll get the DLC. But who knows? I have other games I need to play. So, thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye-bye!